Hey guys, it's the Man in Black here, and yeah, I'm some kind of idiot for even being awake, but that's what writing is. Anyway, I probably owe you guys an explanation. It's been what, 16 days and an hour since the last vlog, and there's kind of a reason for that. You see, the first weekend of November, I spent doing a bunch of shit that had nothing to do with writing and kept me pretty tired. Moving furniture, things of that nature. So, I did not get much writing done then. As soon as that was done, I came down with a pain in the ass, annoying cold. So, it progressed to bronchitis, and I'm recovering from that now. So, to the point where, bronchitis is nothing I'm not used to. But at the same time, it's really hard to do a vlog when you're blowing your nose every 2 to 3 minutes or coughing because you're talking. Thankfully, at work, I don't need to talk as much as most of the people there. I mainly focus on emails and such. Another thing that's hard is writing when you are passed out from NyQuil. So my word count has suffered greatly. We're 16 days in, and I have about 15,000 words, so I'm a little under a third of the way. 3 chapters done. I plan to finish chapter 4 tonight. Not sure how well that's going to work because I do have to be up in 6 hours, but hey, caffeine. And no, soda's normally not my caffeine of choice, but when I order delivery, I tend to order a soda, and I tend to drink it that night, along with whatever I'm doing. My goal, though, Saturday is my short day, Sunday is my day off. I want to get 10,000 words in within the next 72 hours. At the very least, I intend to double my count between now and next week, so that's by the 22nd, I want to hit 30,000 words, which would give me 8 days to get another 20,000 in. So that's my minimum goal right now. And I know, actually, I probably should talk a bit more about the story. What I really want to talk about right now is some bits about the writing process. I mentioned this with, I've been invited to a NaNoWriMo discussion groups, and I just post some random stuff like this. But very interesting when you're brainstorming. Think about it. Oh, this is an interesting idea. I wonder what I can do with it. When you're outlining, that's when you get cocky. It's, oh shit, I know I can pull that off. Most people couldn't pull it off. I can pull it off. I'm better than that. Then you get writing, and then it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You've had 4 hours of sleep in the past 3 days. On your 3rd cup of coffee, you're like, how the hell am I going to write this? And believe me, I do think I'm an above average author, but one, sleep is sometimes important, and being sick can affect things, and another, dialogue is not my strong suit, and a lot of what I'm doing is dialogue and things of that nature. There's a lot of human elements going on here, and I can pretty much pinpoint what I want. That you have, and that's for. And I'm always very good at fine tuning the idea. The idea is always something that's very clear to me, and that's some people struggle with, and that's really the one thing I can hold on to, because I can always keep tuning what I'm writing against the idea. Am I going off topic? Yeah, not off topic, but am I going off target? Yes, then I'll change up the next sentence, and I can constantly keep refining that. That's something I've noticed that certain people struggle with. I'm not certain why. Kind of foolish for me to speculate just because my brain chemistry is very different from a lot of people's, and I do tend to get kind of egotistical when it comes to certain things about my brain, so that would be a ridiculous topic for me to get onto. In any case, that's really been my great my salvation writing this, because I always know the tone. I always know what I want the reader to get out of the scene, what I want the scene to foreshadow, and what I want to happen. And not everybody can keep all three of those things very clear at any given time. At the same time, I have the same writer's block issues as everybody else. So luckily, there's the option of going back to draft 2 at the end of the month. So, for example, chapter 1 ended up being about 30% shorter than what I wanted, and I wasn't really quite satisfied with it. It's okay. It got the outline down, but I'm not satisfied with it. And same with chapter 3. I think that came out very well for what it was, and with the understanding that I will definitely I know certain things I want to work on, but even then there are things that I missed while writing it. Generally foreshadowing relating things, and that I want to make sure I go back to. So I don't know if I'm going back to it on this draft. We're really not supposed to go back and edit, but then again, if I can go in and add 300 words to the chapter, that's better than, even if we got to take 20 words away to add those 300, that's a plus for NaNoWriMo terms. But regardless, we'll see, and I'm definitely, getting excited about this. I'm definitely getting past. Introductions aren't a problem for me, but it's putting together a team that's a problem for me. Which is, sort of like the dialogue thing. It's because it's something that I'm kind of less good with in actuality. I'm good at fitting myself into something, deciding where I am, but putting a whole team together, I'm generally not that good with personal chemistry. So trying to get people to meet and such is generally, if I was doing a collaborative effort, that would be something the other person would work on. So the first 3 chapters are all in different ways creating a team before we actually go on to the various storylines that I am really excited about. So those were real hurdles for me. Now that I'm past those, I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen. I expect the words to really fly out of me now, so I might end up eating those words. We'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. Man in Black out.